Hi, I'm Doug Remschneider, and welcome to the Carlisle Mini CC video. From the basics to beyond. On a recent teaching trip, I was invited to tour the Carlisle Machine Works factory to see how the Mini CC torches were made. From the moment I entered the front office, it was apparent that all of the people at Carlisle were focused on one thing: bringing the customer the best possible products with the highest quality. The factory floor is covered with numerous workstations, all filled with highly skilled workers. Today, most of the workers are making parts for the Mini CC torch. The parts are meticulously assembled by hand to assure the highest quality. Watching these torches being created, from brazing to acid polishing, was a real treat. Once the torches were assembled and cleaned, it was time to add the valves. After the torches are completely assembled, it's time for a quality control check to see how the flames are. Each torch must pass a battery of tests before it moves on to the final assembly. Next, the universal ball joint is added to the torch, and then it's attached to the base. Once the torch is finished, it's packaged and shipped off to the customer. After seeing how these torches are manufactured, I can't believe how inexpensive they really are. I hope you enjoy your new torch and many years of making glass. Now let's take a few minutes and talk about torch setup. One of the first things I'd like to talk about is the universal ball joint that's located in the center of the torch. It allows for easy adjustment of the torch angle. This ball joint also allows for easy removal of the torch for cleaning or periodic maintenance. To reinstall the torch on the stand, simply insert the ball joint and tighten down the nut. To further tighten the ball joint, simply grasp the torch and rotate it counterclockwise. This will cinch up the ball joint. Now let's say you prefer working with the oxygen knob in the center of your torch. Well, that's not a problem. Just loosen the ball joint, cinch it up where you'd like it, and then tighten it. Now you have a torch with the oxygen knob on the top. If you'd rather work with the propane knob on the top, you can also do that just as easily. This ball joint will also allow you to adjust your torch at almost any angle for your personal preference. The Carlisle CC Mini is available with several different types of hose connections. Most torches are shipped with the basic hose barb. This torch is also available with welding hose connections. Simply thread them on and tighten them and you're done. Now let's take a look at what's needed to attach hoses to the torch using the basic hose barbs. First, I have a pair of 1/4-inch welding hoses with the ends cut off. Next, I have two 5/8-inch hose clamps, and then a nut driver to tighten the hose clamps down. First, we'll attach the green hose, which is the oxygen hose, by sliding a hose clamp over the hose, firmly grasping the torch, and then sliding the hose on over the hose barb. This will take a great deal of force, but just keep pushing it on until it goes almost all the way up. Now slide the hose clamp up into position, about 1/8 of an inch from the edge of the hose. Then tighten the hose clamp using the nut driver. I like to tighten mine until the rubber starts to protrude from the openings in the hose clamp. Now we'll attach the red hose in the same manner. This hose is usually used for propane or natural gas. Firmly grasp your torch by the base and then slide the hose onto the hose barb. For optimum safety, it's a good idea to periodically check your hose connections with soapy water for leaks.